Yokozuna Akebono achieved a miraculous victory in the last summer Basho. He turned the tables and captured the title for the first time in 2 years. Before the Nagoya Basho, Akebono trained hard every day to improve Yatsu Sumo with a grip on the Mawashi belt. Akebono regained confidence with the victory in the last Basho, and he is in perfect condition. The Yokozuna is ready to achieve a second consecutive title. Last Basho, Takanohana saw Akebono come from behind and grab the victory. It was the most humiliating experience since he became a Yokozuna. He is determined to win the Basho this time and concentrated on rigorous training. He is aiming for a return match with Akebono with the pride of winning 16 titles under his belt. Wakanohana, Takanohana's brother, was absent last Basho because of a thigh injury. If he cannot achieve a Kachikoshi winning record this Basho, he will be demoted from the Ozeki status. He went through hard training to come back to the dojo. July in Japan, the month of dazzling sunshine and intense heat. The 1997 Nagoya Basho takes place at the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. The full house streak of sumo was broken last Basho, but in Nagoya, the arena is packed from the first day. This Basho is the 40th anniversary of the Nagoya Basho. When the house is full, a gift of money called Oiri Bukuro is given to the people working the Basho, but today it was given to the audience for the first time to thank them for their continuing support. The attention is focused on the 3 new Sanyaku Rikishi, Sekiwaki Tamakasuga, Komusubi Oganishiki, and Komusubi Tachiazuma. Last Basho, Tamakasuga upset Yokozuna Takanohana with his favorite pushes and thrusts and won a big promotion to Sekiwaki by skipping the Komusubi rank. However, Tamakasuga injured his neck before the Basho and cannot do much training. The question is, how sharp will he be on the first day? Tamakasuga did not give any chance to Higo Naomi and pushed down the opponent. It was a good start for Tamakasuga. Ozeki Wakanohana is at the center of attention now. He has come back after a long absence and has to come away with a winning record to keep his Ozeki status. He goes on the dojo for the first time in 117 days to meet Tochi Nawaka, a veteran Rikishi. Wakanohana's sumo looked as good as ever. He beat the opponent with a well-timed slapdown and started out the Basho in the win column. Tochiazuma was promoted to Komusubi after achieving 11 wins last Basho. It was an exceptionally speedy promotion, taking only 16 Basho from his professional debut to achieve a Sanyaku rank. Tochiazuma meets Ozeki Takanohana, the Rikishi he beat on the first day last Basho with a powerful underarm throw. Tachiazuma was back to the edge of the doiho, but the tenacious Komusubi resisted and turned the tables with a backward pivot throw called an uchari. Tachiazuma beat the Ozeki for 2 consecutive basho and started this one with a win. Oganishiki was promoted to new Komusubi after achieving 11 wins, his 2nd consecutive double-digit record. Oganishiki was indeed in good condition before this basho. He challenges Yokozuna Takanohana with his trademark speedy sumo. Takanohana, on the other hand, is determined to win his 17th title. Oganishiki was stubborn throughout, but he finally yielded to Takanohana's overarm throw. Takanohana demonstrated the strength of Yokozuna and made a strong statement in his good start. As mentioned, the other Yokozuna, Akebono, has practiced Yatsuzumo Sumo with a grip on the Moashi, as well as his favorite Oshizumo, Sumo with strong pushes and thrusts. On the first day, he meets Dejima, an Oshizuma practitioner as well. Akebono forced out Dejima with no difficulty. It was the sumo he practiced many times before this basho. In the old times, the term Yokozuna was a name licensed to outstanding Ozeki, but now it is the highest rank for a Rikishi. The term Yokozuna has a 250-year history. During this time, only 65 Rikishi have achieved the rank of Yokozuna. Only about 1 in 308 Rikishi can overcome the difficulties and reach the pinnacle. Yokozuna is regarded as a godlike figure with unequaled strength. He is expected to win every basho. So once he starts to suffer losses repeatedly, the only thing left is retirement. In order to be promoted to the highest rank, Yokozuna, a Rikishi has to pass the strong test of winning 2 consecutive basho as an Ozeki. Day 2 of the Nagoya Basho. Tamaka Suga achieved a win yesterday, but he cannot underestimate today's opponent, veteran Takatoriki. Takatoriki has always won a Kachikoshi winning record in Nagoya while in the top division. Tamaka Suga could not make any offensive move and was thrust down in an instant. Ozeki Takanohana also started the basho with a win. He hopes to gain momentum by winning once again. Takanohana could not resist Aogiyami's powerful pushes and thrusts and suffered an early loss. New Sanyaku, Oganishiki, started this basho with a loss. However, today he meets Ozeki Mushashimaru, a Rikishi he defeated in the last 2 basho. Sashimaro demonstrated the difference of strength. This Basho, Oganishiki's trademark speedy sumo, is thwarted. In the last few Basho, Yokozuna Takanohana suffered upsets in the opening days. He has to be careful this time in order to win the title. Takanohana forced out Musayama. His sumo seems to be stable this Basho. Yokozuna Akebono, all 6'7", 500 pounds of him, aims for the second consecutive title and hopes to gain momentum with another win. He faces new Sanyaku Tochiazumu. It was a close decision at the edge of the dohyo. And it was clearly seen by the referee. Akebono won by a close call and managed to gain his second win. We'll have more exciting sumo from the Nagoya Basho in just a moment. Stay with us.
Let's get going. Okay, there is no time to lose. Subscribers are waiting. We have to send out these official ESPN the Magazine duffel bags ASAP. Right, buddy?
Oh, ESPN the Magazine duffel bag. All right.
Now's a great time to subscribe to ESPN the Magazine because we're sending every new subscriber this official ESPN the Magazine duffel bag. Absolutely free with your paid subscription.
Whoa, look at these duffel bags. And it's got the ESPN the Magazine logo right on the side. How great is this, huh?
Ralph, I think we're getting a little behind here, buddy.
I can put my sneakers in here and my water bottle and my basketball. Man, this is great.
Ralph, help me, man.
How do I look?
Oh, that's...
Subscribe now to ESPN the Magazine and get your sports the way it ought to be. Big and bold with unbelievable photos. Honest interviews that'll surprise you. The ins, outs, and insights that give you our take on the teams to beat and the players to watch. Plus regular reports by your favorite ESPN personalities. Call now and get 26 issues, a year's worth for just $1 an issue. $1 an issue. That's 66% off the newsstand price. And with your paid subscription, you'll get your own ESPN the Magazine duffel bag. Absolutely free.
Ralph, I'm begging you, man.
Wally,
Help
I
me.
believe we're giving these away for free? Hey, I wonder what lucky new subscriber is going to get this one, huh?
No subscriber is going to get that one unless you put it in a box.
Right.
Call now for ESPN the Magazine and your free duffel bag. 1-800-559-9977. 1-800-559-9977.
Day 3 of the Nagoya Basho. The crowd favorite, Terao, has been absent because of an injury to his big toe, but he came back to this Basho. He suffered a loss on the first day, but yesterday got a win for the first time in 109 days. Today, he meets the biggest of all, Konishiki, another veteran Rikishi. This is a match that the fans have been looking forward to. The crowd is excited to see the vigorous sumo of Terao. He got his second win, showing that the injury has had no effect on his sumo. The fans love to see him back on the dohyo. Takanohana is another Rikishi who has made a comeback. Yesterday, he suffered an unexpected loss, but hopes to make a fresh new start when today he meets Tachiazuma. The new Komusubi admired Takanohana as an upperclassman in high school. Takanohana is known for his Atsuki arm technique, but today lost to Tachiazuma's Atsuki. For Tachiazuma, it was a win that he will never forget. But the story is different for Takanohana, whose fans have suddenly become worried as his sumo lacks his usual speed and tenacity. Yokozuna Akebono meets Takatoriki, known as his nemesis. However, in the past year, the big Hawaiian beat Takatoriki 5 of 6 meetings. If Akebono can stay calm, he will have the edge over Takatoriki. Akebono was offensive from the outset, but suddenly he lost his balance and fell. Although he had been demonstrating stable sumo by seizing the opponent's mawashi, this basho, the loss was a serious blow to the big man. Yokozuna Takanohana has achieved 2 consecutive wins. Today he meets Aokiyama, who earlier beat Takanohana, the Yokozuna's brother. Aokiyama defeated a Yokozuna for the first time. The audience threw cushions into the air in excitement. They have witnessed 2 Yokozuna suffer upsets. It was a one-sided bout. Takanohana could not do anything when he was pushed back by Aokiyama's thrust to the throat and fell down on the dojo. It was the first time in 6 years that 2 Yokozuna suffered upsets to rank-and-file Maegashiri Rikishi on the same day. On day 4 of the Basho, Takanohana has to make a Kachikoshi winning record in order to maintain his Ozeki status. But after 3 days, his record is 1 win and 2 losses. His opponent today is Musayama, a Rikishi who has won all 4 meetings between the two in the past year. Takanohana fell to Musayama's beltless arm throw. His Ozeki status is now on the line by suffering a 3rd consecutive loss. Among the top-ranked Rikishi, Ozeki Musashimaru is the only one who has remained undefeated. Today he meets the challenge of new Sekiwaki Tamagasuga. As a result of Musashimaru's loss, there are no undefeated Rikishi in the Sanyaku rank and above. Tamagasuga beat Musashimaru for the first time in their last 5 meetings. More from Nagoya in just a moment.
See, people out here in California, baseball fans are different. In New York, I don't want to say animals, But they, having lived there, they go crazy. Baseball fans in California are a little more laid back. Now, today at Dodger Stadium, there was an umpire made a bad call and was pelted with granola and bean sprouts.
Don't miss the Johnny Carson Show, now playing on Channel 198, only on DirecTV.
When every second counts.
I saw that they were absolutely terrified.
Closer, Jim! A little closer! And people's lives are on the line.
I knew he was really bad.
Be there when one call makes the difference.
The man saved my son.
Join William Shatner on Rescue 911.
Nightly at 7 Eastern on America's Health Network.
Sir Winston Churchill once said of golf, it's a game whose aim is to hit a wee ball into a wee hole with weapons ill-designed for that very purpose. Aye, but the tour keeps on keeping on. We shall fight on the green. We shall fight in the fairway. We shall fight in the roughs and the sand traps. And Sir Winnie will never surrender.
Welcome back to the Nagoya Basho and Day 5. Ozeki Takanohana has suffered 3 losses in a row since Day 2. There are rumors that the 26-year-old may retire. He meets Asahi Yutaki, one of the undefeated Rikishi. Takanohana defeated Asahi Yutaki with a timely inner thigh grabbing twist down. He broke his losing streak and looks to make a recovery for a Kachikoshi. The big Hawaiian Yokozuna Akebono is already saddled with a loss from Day 3. He faces Musayama today, who has added great momentum after beating 2 Ozeki. Akebono demonstrated the powerful technique of Yatsu Sumo and forced out Musayama. The loss he suffered earlier did not seem to affect his sumo in this match. Yokozuna Takanohana, also with 1 loss, faces Higonoumi. A very confident Takanohana disposed of Higonoumi with a powerful beltless arm throw. He steadily added another win in the stormy Nagoya Basho. On to Day 6 now. Akebono suffered an upset on Day 3, but then he marked 2 consecutive wins. With the Yotsu Sumo, he had improved during practice before the Basho. Today he meets Tamakasuga, a Rikishi he has practiced with many times. Tamakasuga caused another upset, having already beaten Ozeki Musashimaru. Akebono forced Tamakasuga to the Doiho edge. But the tables were turned when Tamakasuga pulled down the Yokozuna. Akebono suffered his 2nd loss, which is a red flag in his attempt to win the title for 2 consecutive Basho. Moving on now to Day 7 of the Nagoya Basho. Ozeki Takanohana evened out his record to 3 wins and 3 losses after the first 6 days. Now he takes on Higonoumi. Takanohana finished off Higo no Umi with a beautiful katsukashi and under-shoulder swing down. At last, the big man had more wins than losses. Yokozuna Akebono has already suffered 2 losses of his own. He cannot afford to lose any more and still win the title. Akebono stayed away from his opponent's mawashi this time and demonstrated his trademark pushes to the throat and maintained his 2-loss record. Yokozuna Takanohana is one of the leaders with 1 loss. Today he faces the challenge of Tachiazuma, a rikishi who defeated his older brother Wakanohana. Tachiazuma injured his shoulder on a throw during day 5, but he has continued to take part in the Basho. Tachiazuma grabbed the mawashi with his injured right arm, but he could not keep his position when the Yokozuna tried an overarm throw. Tachiazuma made a good fight, but was eventually forced out. Takanohana maintained his 1-loss record with strong Yokozuna Sumo. At the end of the day, their leadership was shared by Takanohana and Ganyu, a Maegashira rikishi with 1 loss. 5 rikishi followed behind with 2 losses. It's become another unpredictable Nagoya Basho.
Whoa, very nice.
Oh, no, I was talking about the pizza.
Who delivered? Those toppings. It's everywhere. You mind telling me who delivered? This is a nightmare. Who delivered?
It's not delivery.
It's DiGiorno, the rising crust pizza that bakes up fresh like pizzeria pizza.
Great. I'll never know.
When you pick out new glasses, that's a big decision. Only LensCrafters has a 30-day money-back guarantee. I can replace them or I can refund your money.
Great.
It's not just a guarantee, it's a promise.
The 30-day money-back guarantee, only at LensCrafters. In the game of life, there are spectators and there are players. Which side are you on? Now that it's a new year, let Michael Jordan and Bally Total Fitness help you decide. Get a preview edition of Jordan's powerful new book for the love of the game. When you join Bally for no money to start. Plus, it's your last chance to get 98 rates. Call 800-WORKOUT because game time is now.
Well, we've been experimenting with a live studio audience. It's kind of catching on. The episode where we gave away the Dan Patrick Beanbag Buddies, that was a huge success. These little guys are valuable. People love them.
I'm not going to take a penny less than $300.
2 bills. Take it or leave it.
Let's go!
I don't know how we're going to handle the crowd for the Charlie Steiner buddy. He sure is cute.
Mascot is down, code red. Please send backup.
Many people come to the gymnasium to see the powerful sumo of Yokozuna, Akebono, and Takanohana. But there are other pleasures for the audience. Mainumi is the lightest rikishi, weighing in at 218 pounds. He's the one on the left. Konishiki, the heaviest rikishi, weighs 606 pounds. As their sizes are so different, it's no wonder why the fans love to see them fight each other. Their unique sumo appeals to every member of the audience. On day 2, Mainumi, known as a department store of techniques, met Mongolian rikishi Kyoku Shuzan for the first time. It was a bout between the main branch and the Mongolian branch of the department store of techniques. At this meeting, the main branch became the winner. Mainumi finished the first half of the Basho with 2 wins and 5 losses. Mainumi won this fight with an inside leg trip. He was demoted to Juro at one time, but he came back to the top division. The fans hope that he can add more wins to stay in the Makunouchi division. Yokozuna Takanohana has lived up to his billing, and after 8 days has a record of 7 wins and 1 loss. He is very focused on winning this Basho, which would be his 17th title and 3rd win in a row here at Nagoya. Yokozuna Akebono is 1 win off the pace. He aims for his 2nd consecutive title. More exciting sumo from Nagoya in just a moment.
Presenting the first USA PGA Tour Titanium MasterCard with a 3.9% APR for the first 6 months, just 9.99% thereafter, and a credit limit from $5,000 to $100,000. Think what it could bring you. Greens fees, $116. Graphite shaft clubs, $877. Balls, tees, $36. Hole in one. And a witness, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's the first USA PGA Tour Titanium MasterCard. Call 1-800-371-0065 now. You could save hundreds of dollars by transferring your balances from higher interest rate credit cards. And you'll receive a dozen top flight golf balls free with your first purchase or balance transfer. Call now and request the first USA PGA Tour or Senior PGA Tour Titanium MasterCard or the first USA Titanium MasterCard. Call now for your free gift.
A great tradition reborn on ESPN2, Friday Night Fights. This week, Tate takes on Sosa for the NABF Super Middleweight title, plus a Mike Tyson retrospective. Friday Night Fights, Friday at 9 on ESPN2.
Welcome to day 9 of the Nagoya Basho. Ozeki Wakanohana has improved his spot. He's achieved 4 wins in a row since his 3 consecutive losses. The opponent today is new Komusubi Oganishiki, but his Komusubi status is on the line as he has already suffered 6 losses. Oganishiki pushed Wakanohana to the edge of the doiho with his Atsuki, but the Ozeki cleverly shifted his body and toppled the opponent with a sideways twist throw. Wakanohana notched up his 5th consecutive win. He needs 2 more wins to maintain his Ozeki rank. Yokozuna Akebono chases Takanohana with a record of 6 wins and 2 losses. His opponent is Aogiyama, the Rikishi, who beat Takanohana on day number 2. Akebono blasted out the feisty opponent with his favorite thrusts and pushes to gain win number 7. He can gain a Kachikoshi with 1 more win. Yokozuna Takanohana is the sole leader of this Basho, but in order to achieve his 3rd consecutive title in Nagoya, he cannot afford to suffer any more upsets. Takanohana easily got his 8th win and became the first Rikishi to win a Kachikoshi. The Yokozuna remained as the sole leader with a 1-win edge. The Basho now moves to day number 10. Takanohana has become a dark horse in the race with just a 2-loss record. He has 1 win off the pace along with Akebono and chases Takanohana, a rikishi from the same Sumo stable. Takanohana won with a slapdown and got Kachikoshi on day number 10. Yokozuna Takanohana, who has already won Kachikoshi, a winning record, faces Kotonishiki, a veteran sumo wrestler. It was long and exhausting sumo, but Takanohana remained calm and eventually won the bout. It's hard to believe that he suffered a loss in the beginning of the Basho as he looked so powerful now in day 10. As Takanohana's condition is good, if Akebono suffers any more upsets, it means he will drop out of contention for the Basho title. Akebono now faces Akinoshima, the rikishi who has often beaten Yokozuna. His opponent is known as the Giant Killer, but Akebono went into grips with him and forced him out of the dojo. The impressive Yokozuna maintained the 2-loss record. At the end of day 10, Yokozuna Takanohana remained as the sole leader, followed by Yokozuna, Akebono, and Takanohana, just 1 win off the pace.
Okay, football fans, get in line.
Line up in it, line up in it.
Sports Illustrated has something for you.
You want me to tell you?
It's the fascinating new NFL Films video, NFL Extreme Access. Wear a helmet. You're going places you've never been before.
Come on!
Plus, this great Wilson Quarterback Club football, featuring the replica signatures of 5 superstar NFL quarterbacks, is a sure winner. Both are free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated, the magazine that gets you into sports like no one else.
You're driving me nuts.
Your free video takes you behind the scenes where you'll see things you haven't and hear things you shouldn't.
Me, I didn't have a clue what the hell he was doing.
You'll be in on the intricate plans of coaches and players.
Why didn't he look?
Let's go halfway.
Let's go to where John is and then come back.
No, like, I said
Okay, well, let's go to Kenny.
I said, let's go up there and come back down here.
Well, let's go past John and come back.
Follow me.
This entertaining see-all, tell-all NFL video is free from Sports Illustrated. Call now and you'll score big again with this Quarterback Club mid-size football, the perfect ball to run any play or show off the big names on display. Don't miss this chance to get an exclusive Quarterback Club collector's football.
Let's go! Let's go! Mark! Q9!
Both great gifts are free with your order of 54 issues of Sports Illustrated, including the swimsuit issue, for only $1.47 an issue. Save over 50% off the cover price. You'll also get this great Sports Illustrated sports watch with a glow-in-the-dark face, free when you use your credit card. Call now.
Give me a number.
Get into the game.
Get in the game. Anderson, he's in there. All right, relax.
And have some fun with the Extreme Access video, the Quarterback Club Collector's Football, and the great SI Sports Watch, all 3 free from Sports Illustrated.
We became a team today! We became a team!
Sports Illustrated. You can't beat it.
Welcome to day 11 of the Nagoya Basho. Since 1958, when this Basho began here, there have been 5 titles won by Maegashira, Rikishi below the Sanyaku rank. Takatoriki is eager to add his name to that list. He meets Asahi Yutaka, who has an even record with Takatoriki in their series of meetings in the last year. Asahi Yutaka bulldozed Takatoriki to the edge of the dohyo with two-handed thrusting and slapped down the opponent. The loss put Takatoriki one huge step further behind in the title race. As Takatoriki suffered his 3rd loss, Akebono became the only Rikishi chasing Takanohana with 1 win off the pace. Befitting his status, the Yokozuna calmly disposed of his opponent and maintained his 2-loss record. Yokozuna Takanohana, with 9 wins and 1 loss, meets the challenge of Ganyu for the first time. It was a one-sided bout for Takanohana. The Yokozuna stayed as the sole leader, 1 win ahead of Akebono. More exciting sumo on ESPN from Nagoya in just a moment.
Now you can access the internet via satellite with DirectPC. At up to 400 kilobits per second, it's the fastest access available nationwide. And right now, get DirectTV and DirectPC all on one dish. So get connected today.
Now playing on the Johnny Carson Show, comedy from Gary Shandling.
Do you think when you go to the bathroom, your dog says, hey, I drink out of that thing?
Plus comedy from the original king of late night, Johnny Carson.
If Ed was a woman, would you marry him?
Don't miss the Johnny Carson Show, now playing on Channel 198, only on DirectTV.
The 7th annual ESPY Awards are right around the corner. That means SportsCenter is showcasing the plays and players up for a $19.99 ESPY Award. And what a year it was. Check out SportsCenter every night for a preview of the ESPYs, and then hit ESPN.com for a full slate of this year's nominees. See how your picks stack up against ESPN's when the awards are televised February 15th. Watch SportsCenter and log on to ESPN.com. The ESPYs are coming. The ESPYs are coming.
The final days now, the Nagoya Basho. New Sekawaki Tamagasuga challenges Yokozuna Takanohana, who has maintained the leadership. Takanohana cannot be overconfident as he lost to Tamagasuga's strong thrust last Basho. Takanohana lost his balance when he escaped from Tamakasuga's thrusting to the throat. But he quickly recovered and pushed out the opponent and kept his 1-loss record.
ただいまのお決まり手は押し出しで高野花の勝ち。
Ozeki Takanohana now goes for his Kachikoshi. His opponent, none other than Yokozuna Akebono, who cannot lose in order to keep alive his hopes of winning 2 Basho in a row. In their past 28 meetings, they are 14 wins and 14 losses each. At the Kyushu Basho in November of '96, Akebono blasted out Takanohana. However, that was the only bout in the past year that Akebono beat the lower-ranking Ozeki. When they met on day 14 in January, Takanohana hurled down the Yokozuna. Despite the 220-pound difference in weight, Takanohana won his 3rd title after beating Akebono. Because of the absence caused by an injury, Takanohana meets the Yokozuna for the first time in 2 Basho. He would gain great confidence by beating the Yokozuna. Akebono must win the bout for a chance to capture the title. It looked as if Takanohana won with an arm throw, but the referee saw Akebono as the winner. The judges demand a conference called a mono-e. Takanohana tried to hurl down Akebono, but the Yokozuna desperately stayed on the doiho with his right leg. From a different angle, it was clear that Takanohana's hand touched the ground first when Akebono leaned on the Ozeki with his 500-pound frame. The head judge announced that they confirmed Akebono as the winner. Takanohana could not gain his Kachikoshi this match, while Akebono gained another win and momentum for his hunt of the Nagoya title. More sumo from Japan in just a moment.
Dennis looks left and rolls right. It's a pass to Burley. Touchdown!
I'm gonna call Pete.
Hey, make sure you dial 10-10-3-2-1 first.
Why?
Because it saves me moolah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's half price for calls over 10 minutes.
Half price? That's a lot. What about monthly fees?
No fees, no hidden charges.
Here, look how low my phone bill is.
Wow, 10-10-3-2-1 does save a lot.
Don't bother calling.
Why not?
You just lost.
10-10-3-2-1. Now even better.
The United Way, and you. The power of teamwork.
Together.
There he is, fading, looking. He's under the gun. He's gone.
And on SportsCenter, Dan Reeves looks to make his return to the sidelines, a memorable one. John Elway and Dan Marino square off at Mile High, and Randy Moss gives the Arizona Cardinals an earful. SportsCenter, 6:30 Eastern.
It is day 13 of the 1997 Nagoya Basho, and we have entered the final phase of this championship. The arena is packed, the excitement, an all-time high. 2 Hawaiian Rikishi, Yokozuna Akebono, and Ozeki Musashimaru now meet each other. In the previous meetings, Akebono has an overwhelming advantage of winning 19 of the 26 meetings. However, in November of last year, Musashimaru beat Akebono to capture the title. It became a long Yotsuzumo bout. Unusual for the two Rikishi who normally favor push and thrust. As a result, Musashimaru suffered his fourth loss. Akebono maintained his two-loss record and kept alive his chance for a Basho victory. The sole leader, Takanohana, with 11 wins and 1 loss, faces Sekawaki Tosanoumi, a Rikishi he lost to in January. Tosanoumi made a fierce attack and sent the Yokozuna to the Doiho edge. But the Yokozuna escaped and sent down the opponent and made another step towards the title in the process. Day 14. If Takanohana wins this bout and Akebono loses, Takanohana will clinch the victory today. It's very rare to see Takanohana make a false start, but perhaps the Yokozuna is a bit anxious to beat Musashimaru. The two big men cannot synchronize their start. This is their third try since being called up. A hard fall for the Yokozuna. Takanohana seems to have lost his concentration because of the false starts, and in the process, he suffers his second loss. He got a late start and could not get a grip on the mawashi. Musashimaru used his huge legs and pile drive the Yokozuna out of the doyo. With Takanohana's second loss, Akebono is eager to win today's bout, so he can meet Takanohana for the title on the final day. The Yokozuna unleashed an unrelenting salvo of devastating thrusts from the outset, overpowering Ozeki Takanonami. The outcome of the Nagoya Basho will be decided by a Yokozuna showdown on the 15th and final day.
Sometimes winter and work converge in an unholy alliance to make your life miserable. That's when you need to reach for Hall's Vitamin C. Each and every drop has 100% of the vitamin C you need. It'll help keep you going when it feels like the whole world is slowing down. Hall's Vitamin C. We're going to work.
When you pick out new glasses, that's a big decision. Only LensCrafters has a 30-day money-back guarantee. I can replace them or I can refund your money.
Great.
It's not just a guarantee, it's a promise.
The 30-day money-back guarantee, only at LensCrafters.
The 1997 Nagoya Basho, held in the simmering summer heat, has reached the final stage. Yokozuna Takanohana has been the sole leader until he suffered a loss yesterday. He now has a record of 12 wins and 2 losses. Yokozuna Akebono suffered 2 losses in the first half of the Basho, but since he has remained undefeated and has maintained the same record as Takanohana, which Yokozuna will capture the victory and the Emperor's Cup. This is the first time since the Nagoya Basho last year that 2 Yokozuna meet with the same record on the final day. Takanohana has won 3 of the last 4 meetings. Last Basho, Takanohana had a record of 13 wins and 1 loss. Akebono, 12 wins and 2 losses when they met on the final day. Akebono won the bout and again won in the playoff. He captured the victory for the first time in 13 Basho. It was his 9th title overall. Yokozuna Takanohana is eager to wipe off the humiliation of the last Basho when Akebono turned the tables on him. And now the final matchup of the Nagoya Basho between 2 Yokozuna, Takanohana and Akebono. Yokozuna Takanohana achieved his 3rd consecutive title in Nagoya, his 17th title overall. A convincing win over Yokozuna Akebono. Takanohana got a right underarm grip at the initial charge. Last Basho, Akebono beat Takanohana with similar Yotsuzumo, but this time Takanohana hurled down Akebono with his favorite overarm throw and avenged his loss to Akebono last Basho. This time it is Takanohana who will take the Emperor's Cup. For Yokozuna Akebono, he can only hope his bitterness will be turned into motivation to win the title in the next Basho. But it came down to the 2